Hey everybody, welcome to Tavern Master. Now this is the 1.1 update and I figured, hey, it's high time that we take a look at it and see if it's something that we enjoy. I already went through the tutorial just so that you guys didn't have to watch the build a wall, build a door, hire some people. And just a kind of quick overview of our people. We've got Alyssa, who's a waitress, and Tabert, who is our bartender. Tabert's special ability is can carry 8 drinks. Not sure how important that is as a bartender. Currently he can do up to 6, and he's actually getting some pretty good experience pretty quick there. And then Alyssa can also carry 8 drinks. I did notice something very unique. Let me go ahead and pause the game. I don't remember this being in a previous patch of the game, so this might be new. I probably won't be using this function, but it looks like you can now respec your people, and I'm just gonna respec her right back to what I hired her in at. That seems like it's a fairly interesting new function that they've added in. And with that, we do have some goals. The first is we have to have 22 regular customers in order to get our kitchen. The next one is we have to have 4 tables to get some, I guess, reputation might be the best way of kind of explaining that. And then change the tavern name. We'll do that in just a second here. Own 8 benches and finish any resource. Can't speak. So, a name for the tavern. We'll name it the Old Goat. Apparently my caps lock is on. There we go. It's me. It's the Old Goat. All right, so we've named that so we can go ahead and collect our points there, and that gets us to our goal of 100. And it looks like every time we hit one of the goals, it unlocks something new, with tile floors being kind of the next one, and then a pitcher down the road. I've tried to not play the game too far ahead, just kind of taking a look at it to see what the game actually is. And it looks like our daily summary, we're actually very much in the negative for day 1. That's not the best way of starting it. That's usually the way most businesses start. All right, next day. Might have to do a little bit of revamping. I was looking in there, and tables. So it's 70 for the basic table and another 50 for the benches. I guess we could grab, just for now, just to get a few more people in the door, we could grab 2 benches and a table. As I said, just to grab some people in the door. We'll throw it right there by the light, as it looks like they're actually affected by it. And let's see if that brings us in a few extra people. I don't think I need to refill anything in there quite yet, but we'll just do it just in case. And look at that, we immediately have somebody in the bar wanting a drink. Looks like we have 10 more customers yet to go in order to get our next little thing there. And it looks like we have a total of about 17 customers per day that we're going to get. Taking a look at now says that we get 10.5 from the actual barrels in the bar, and then we get 7.3 from our prestige. So it looks like we're going to have to increase what we have on tap, and we're going to have to increase our prestige in order to get more customers, more guests per day, not customers. Can't have people feeling like they're customers. They get offended that way. You got to have them feeling like guests. That's right, they're guests here. All right, we do have some new things. It says serve 20 customers, which should be easy. Own 4 tables and own 8 benches will be fairly soon here. Taking a look, it looks like Alyssa did upgrade. I'm thinking we go ahead and level her up and go ahead and get a tip. See if we can get a little bit of extra money a little bit quicker. And I think with that, I think Tabard also did. Ooh, let's give poor speed. That's probably going to be the best thing for him. Try to keep our money as green as we can. I think we're ready to add something more. It looks like we're not filling up our bar, so I think we're going to have to get something decor wise to help with that. Yeah, congratulations, we've unlocked the kitchen. I think the kitchen will actually help a lot with it. We're not quite to end of day yet, but that's okay. Let's grab another table for here and some more benches down here. We'll go just, I can't misclick. Let's throw a bench there and a bench there. That gets us a little closer to where we want to be. And then I think we want to build a little kitchen off on this side. And we'll just do, we'll go 2 out, 2 over, something like that. And then we'll throw a door right there. I'm not sure if that's like extremely necessary or not. And let's do some floor textures. We'll do a checkered board. That looks like a floor if I wouldn't know one. And for the walls, let's do this wallpapered look on the inside. And we'll go around the bar in a second here because I haven't done the bar itself. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I'm thinking the outside should be this stone look. I'll do a bit more of it off camera. Just do that on camera and then I'll go around and do the other side. Then I think for inside the bar, at least for right now, let's get this wood look with the stone on bottom, wood on the top. Yeah, that looks a little bit more homely. Might have to add a little bit more revamping, and then the floor texture. I think it's just this wood. I think right now the wood I think is pretty good. That looks a lot better. Now for in here, I think we can hire up a bartender, not a bartender, a cook. So it looks like the chef is on this side. So let's place it kind of right by the door there. And then let's get this kind of tucked right next to it. I think that if they like walk right next to it, I think it's a lot more efficient. And let's do the shop. And that pretty much spends all of our money, but it gets us up to 36 customers per day. And that gets us the 4 tables, the 8 benches, and finish any research. Now we just have to serve 20 customers in a day. We've got seating for 16. So hopefully the next day will be good. Let's move around the tables now that we've done that before we start it. And let's go ahead and get lemonade. I think lemonade's tasty. Let's move the bench over. We're going to move everything, but we're going to start with that bench. We'll get it kind of open in here, and we have a touch of money left. Okay, since we have a touch of money left, let's pick up a half wall. Oh, we can't place it there because the lamp is there. And I don't think I have enough money to move the lamp yet. Let's place a half wall right there. Yeah, that looks better. What I'll do is I think I'll place one in there too. Kind of will give it a little bit of a division for the door. And let's paint that. I do like, maybe I should have done like a rail like that without the upright. Let's give it some texture. Let's give it the wood texture. That looks good. Now I'm going to have to get a little bit more money so I can move around the lamps. All right, next day. Let's see what the next day brings. And we do have some new things. Hire a chef. Oh man, I forgot to hire a chef. Buy a fire extinguisher. I think that's new, and have an average food rating of 0.05. So chef first. Let's go ahead and hire up that chef. And I think we mostly start with dessert. So not soups, not soup. Walking speed doesn't decrease. I don't think that's too useful, and gains experience twice as fast. I'm going to take the reroll and see if we can get anything else. Mood decreases could be good. Yeah, maybe we get mood decreases because the rest of these don't really look too beneficial, and I don't really want to re-roll too many times. Let's hire them, get them in there, and let's take a look for another waitress, as I'm thinking that we're going to want one fairly soon here. And we do have somebody that, ooh, actually, mood is not affected by cleaning. Let's hire them, and as soon as they get here, we're going to go ahead and adjust them so that the cleaning is their priority. And I'm not sure where they went. Are you the one? No, you are not the one. Do I need to, like, there we go. So let's make drinking, food, and we'll turn off hotel altogether. But since her mood isn't affected by cleaning, we'll just make her the cleaner. That should be a little bit better. Now, we should have got the hire a chef. Gets us 100. This is good. Let's fill our bar. Keep it nice and full. And I think I've got to fill this too. And it looks like it doesn't start out very full, that's for sure. So that's going to be interesting. We are starting to get in some money, and we could do a little bit of an expansion now. So I'll probably wait till the end of the day, and then we'll hire maybe a guard. Maybe I should do that first. So let's see. Oh, I can't hire a guard yet. So I know I did like a test game, and I only went just a short ways, and I didn't see the option until somebody robbed the place. So my guess is there's an actual prompt to get the event, kind of a prompting that, hey, you need it type of thing. But I'm thinking I want more tables because this is only 16 seating. Looks like we're getting fairly full. And so that would be the next thing that we'd want. Let's build out this way. I don't want to, well, I guess we could. Yeah. Let's build that way. Let's do that. Let's get the new floor textures. Just do some live construction here, guys. Don't bother with, or don't mind us. Opens that up, gives me an estimation of how much money we need, and let's fix those walls real quick. There we go. Gets it a little bit wider open. I think I want this whole entire area open, and then we might do something in the center that's a little bit more fun. Do something like, I don't know, have a musician in the center, have our actual adventurers guild, because I know there's some new things that kind of got added. Serve 20 customers, we got that. And research, we got our lemonade, so we're gonna have to save up some money for that. Let's get the musicians. And how much does it cost for the old lemonade? 200. So we're close. We might still get it at end of day today. And everybody here is looking good. Old boy Redford is ready for an upgrade, and this could be good. Let's go ahead and give him one in the desserts just to make a little bit extra money there. That's going to be the name of the game for a while here. And I think that we can add in another table now. I think the lamps are about 100. So maybe we'll wait until we've got about 300 and then we'll add in the lamp. Actually, let's add in the lemonade barrel first. Apparently I need to fill it. It'd be nice if it came full. It definitely would be nice if it came full. Let's spend the 55. Let's end of day. This is probably going to start us out in a deficit. Yeah, it's going to start us out in a deficit, but that's fine. That's the best way to run your business. Start a day, be in the negative. End of day, be in the positive. That's the good way to do it. Now, the question is, let's fix the outside of our building before that bothers all of us. Let's do this. Let's swing it around and get this side over here. It looks a little bit better. So hopefully this day we can get something a little bit more in the table and lamp area. Taking a look, refill 150 liters of any drink. I forgot about the fire extinguisher. Reach 50 guests per day. That's going to be fairly quickly here. The food won't happen until we start selling food, and I don't think that we've sold a whole lot. Yeah, apple pie, cream rolls, fruit bowls, cherry cake. That's tasty. That looks darn tasty. And then bread. They're getting there. Probably a few days and they'll be there for that. And it looks like somebody did level up. That's Matilda. I'm thinking that we go ahead and increase her speed. Since we're going to have her cleaning, I think that we just do the not carrying speed and we try to take that all the way. If they were somebody that was taking care of our customers, I'd say let's focus on the carry speed and the ability to carry more. They're going to be clearing off the table, so that's just as beneficial. I'm not sure if cleaning off the table needs to have that carrying capacity or not. I guess I didn't think about them being able to carry 8 glasses with the carrying it back. Not enough money yet. Need just a little bit more. It looks like we're end of day, which is going to be very tight here. We are a little bit short of what I was hoping to be for the end of the day. All right, let's grab the table. Worst case scenario, we could gather the bench on this side and we'll throw the light right there. You have to put this item on next to a pillar. Did I not put it there? Wow. Game's a little bit wonky from times apparently. Let's throw that there. Just enough money. Gets us to 43 customers per day. Not the 50, but I think we'll get there soon. Looks like research finished. And let's go ahead and start with the guests per day. That will get us over the marker. That for sure will. And we've got a little bit money left. Let's pick up a rug and let's throw it underneath the table. That brings us to 44.8. I know eventually we'll be able to do some things like adjusting prices and things like that. And then we can kind of keep our people per day at bay. We did make a little bit more money than we spend, and I do mean a little bit, but a lot of that has to do with the 370 that we spent on the purchases. Everything in here looks okay for the moment. I should have picked up the fire extinguisher. I forgot about it. A little absent-minded. That's the fun of playing games. You get a little bit too into them. So we've got 20 seats now, and I don't know when we get the ability to have events. Maybe that's, special events. So we have to unlock that. So we might unlock that in the next day here. Money's going to pass above in a second here. I'm thinking that we get rugs today, and we're going to hit the 50. Let's see if there's anything new in there. And it looks like they're all the same. So they don't change from day to day. They just stay there until we finish them. Ooh, some crates are empty. What did we run out of? Let's pick up as much wheat as we can and let's buy another fruit. We're gonna have to watch that a little closer. Running the money a little too tight there. Let's go ahead and pick up as much fruit as we can. We'll try to get that filled up and then we'll try to keep it filled. Let's get our 50 customers per day. Let's get our special events. Now we just got to get money under control. I'm not sure whether I should push more people or whether I should push for better things. We get our new tiles. That's nice. And I think that they were there before, but it was flashing saying, hey, there's something there. Taking a look at our actual wait staff. Oh boy, tabard. Let's do drink pouring. I think that 6 drinks is a good amount, and then the pouring's probably the distributing factor there. Alyssa, ooh, let's do tips to try to get a little extra money. Excellent. And we probably need about another 350 in order to do our next upgrade. And that will be something over here, unless we throw rugs on the floor. Yeah, let's see if we can squeeze it in. So we'll get a table just right there. We'll throw a couple of benches down. These are extremely low prestige. And then we'll throw a light right there. That's excellent. And then we can pick up a fire extinguisher. I'm thinking we throw the fire extinguisher right there. And then we pick up that bench that never dropped in. Redford upgraded again. Let's go ahead and put another point into dessert since that's mainly what he's doing. And the end of the day, everything looks pretty good. We actually earned more than what we spent. No angry customers. Excellent. And we bought the fire extinguisher. One more goal towards that next thing. Looks like the Dutch ship of the clan are in the calm sea. Cannot read and talk and do this all at the same time. Next day. All right, let's see what we got going on now. It's actually pretty fun. I'm really liking this so far. I'm thinking that we need to do an expansion this way, and that means we're gonna have to get some money. I want to get some more rugs. Said when I open this really far up, missing things, we're gonna have to wait for some money. That is wheat. Oh, well, hopefully there's enough to kind of get us started in the day, and then we'll do a refill there. Just a few more. Nobody get angry. I might have to take a look at their wait time. Let's go ahead and buy, yeah, let's do that. And then the next bit of money, I'll go ahead and buy the fruit. Try to keep that going. I know that I can take a look at their wait times, and that might be something that I have to keep an eye on if we run out of money. Not out of money, out of our different things. I need to get good about filling them at the end of the night. Okay, what did we pick up today? Click on any light fixture to find out about the fire risk. That's easy. And buy a musician's podium. Clicking on this, it looks like we are using bad wax and oil, and it's a 22.6% chance of fire every week. Let's go ahead and increase that just to get it down a little bit. Thankfully, we have the water buckets there, and let's go ahead and take a look at whatever crate that is. Probably wheat again, and we'll just fill that as full as we can. Apparently, we're selling a lot of bread. We can go ahead and get that. Only one, but at least it will refresh it for something for the next day. Oh, this is an accumulative. I didn't even pay attention to that. So as I'm refilling, it will progressively get towards our goal. Now, it does look like we are fairly full in our bar, and it looks like a lot of glasses are starting to kind of get piled up. And event instructions, so we now have unlocked events. Let's go ahead and get our next one. I'm thinking that we get the grill next, and then we go ahead and do an event. And the event will be, we don't have enough prestige. Can't do an event. Oh no, it really is gonna be a do some upgrades things. Let's hire up another wait staff since they're not keeping up. Let's hire them. Let's get not carrying speed again, because that's our cleaner. Now for our next wait staff, let's go ahead and do the reroll. We'll go one more. Nobody can carry 8. This is not good. We do have a chef thing over here. I bet you this is saying that we can hire more. There we go. We have another Matilda. We're gonna have a whole bar of Matildas. Let's get her hired up, and we will just find a new name for her eventually, since we don't want to call the wrong Matilda. Now, I think that we go ahead and start pushing out our wall. So let's bring this way, bring it that way, and that will kind of remind me that we're starting our upgrade. And that will hopefully we'll be able to get there. We're out of something again. Oh man, it's going to be the bane of my existence filling that. I don't know if there's a point in the game where we get to something that autofills that, but having to remember to fill these every couple of minutes is interesting. It's going to be something that I'm going to have to remember to do at end of day. Yeah, look at that. We actually lost a little bit of money just because we did a lot of refilling and a lot of buying. The salary actually looks okay, and the wax cost a bit. Now, it must be the next day that is the event. Own 2 decorations. Well, I think I own 2. That's weird. And then all the rest are the same. I think that decorations are different than things like rugs. I think they're considered something a little bit different. So decorations would be something in here. Oh man, I want that globe, and I want the thing that looks like maps or scrolls and weapons. Oh, those look so much better than plants. I don't want to go to a bar and see plants. That's not the type of ambience that I want to see. And if I was like in a medieval bar, I'd definitely want to see something medieval. At least that's my thought. Who knows? I'm not from that era. I'm from now, looking back then. All right, we got a little bit of a menu option here. It looks like bread leveled up, and it looks like we got to sell another 20 for it to level up again. It also looks like our apple pie leveled up. It does look like we get a little bit extra money when it levels it up, and it increases our star rating, and it looks like it increases our chance to get better customers. And what do we have in here? Have an average food rating. Let's go ahead and claim that, I guess. And I think this is a good spot to call this episode. I am liking this game. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about it. And we will see you in the next episode of Tavern Master.